name is Mateus de Camargo, and today I want to do some refactoring in the code I wrote for the Tigrinho minigame, the Tiger game. I'm going to fix some things because this code was generated with AI. The hardcore part of it was done in the fastest way possible using artificial intelligence. And now we need to address some technical debt, especially to make it easier to work with. One of the first things we can do is create some folders, like Tiger Game / events and Tiger Game /. Going inside, we'll notice that we have some hard-coded values here, which is not ideal. Some of them can stay, but we should structure this better. Look, this here is equivalent to this. Right here. But all of this. Right? In this case, but we're getting there. Here we have this pub sub. Personally, I don't like using anything that I consider external to my code, directly in the logic. This pub sub broadcast. So here we're going to create a new entity called events or handlers. I'll call it event. Let me think. Should I name it events? But we already have Bergon events. Wait, I'll have to think better about this name. But let's analyze the code further. Look, this here is going to be removed. There's quite a lot here. For example, these private functions don't need to be here. Random info, these random ifs will stay here because they are part of the logic of this gen server, right? Of this live view. At this moment, what can we do? Let's take it step by step. Let's go to game event. These format events, I'll send them to another module. Format event will end up being repetitive. I'll just call it format. Let me check how it is. Okay, it has live, but I don't think there's a problem leaving it like this. Did I change anything? Okay, I'll leave it like this. So basically, all these functions will go there. Format. Okay, apparently I won't need to change anything. TF will be public. Public. Player time. Time content. Color test. Color vortex. Color player time content. Okay. Here we already have events. Spin start and column spin result, where we have interesting information. Okay, this format is important. We should always know where it is. Okay, always know where it is. It's always good to keep track of this, but here, look, we're going to call this. And while we're at it, let's fix it right away. First, all of this will be removed. The code already looks a bit better. Who is using this format? This guy here. And here it will handle evento format events. Oh, right, where is this module coming from? Here it is, alias. Just need to adjust it. Later, we can add a proper setup. Random info subscribe, etc. This will be adjusted. And we can already see there's a topic here. This part will be removed, but this can stay. All right, let's continue. Jackpot, everything seems fine for now. We'll review this later, but we need to remember there's something here. I can already add a to-do. Remove sub for the SP mod. Now, what do we need to create? This will be the second fix. I need to stop and think about this. Tiger Game, things are looking a bit weird here. This file is inside the live directory of Tiger Game, but that's not a big deal. No problem. We need to create something here. We'll have to rename some things later because using Tiger Game everywhere is redundant. For now, I'll name it tigergame.eventhandler. Can I call it that? Yeah, I think so. I'll leave it like this for now. Now, I need to do the following. I'm going to extract these parts of the code, everything that involves pub sub. This is the first one. There are about 4 here that need to be adjusted. Let's check the third one. There are about 4 or 5 events here. Revealed column. Spin start, jackpot 1, spin result. Let's see if that's all. Spin result, jackpot 1, spin res, revealed column, spin start. What is Leela minigames? Okay, but let's focus here. We can bring this over here. Something like this. And now everything comes from the event, right? Player from, oh, here. Event. We have... Okay, we actually need to move this over here. What change is this? And here, what is the topic we're going to play with? It will be the eventic. Here, I could leave color. Top. What's still wrong? Oh, everything is wrong here, but I believe it's this. And here, all this code, that's a lot of code being removed. Okay, now we're going to start using this guy here. Duplicate. Okay, now we're going to start using this guy in other modules, which are... Here, we just swap this. Done. This will go. I won't need to use this anymore. I won't need this anymore. I will need the event handler. Wow. Oh. Okay, we just need this here. We subscribe to the event handler of what? Fixed. If we need to update, let me see here. This is no longer needed. Okay, what do we need to update here now? Why we need to set up. I want to see. Okay, for now, this can be like this. Here, we just need to pass the event type here. The event type is this one, right? Done, I delete all this. Basically, I swap this for events. Tiger, game handler broadcast. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away. Gone. We are left with this, and obviously we can set, it has to be events. Events. Type none. Tiger G. Okay. Okay, I can't mess this up here. Okay, this will be the base for the others. A quick way for me to remove this. So now, all the errors should appear in the code. At least they should. Oh, right. Control F. Sub. This is interesting. Let's fix this. Here, this is what we... I will fix them in parts. I think it will be better. Sub. Done. See how interesting? I created a structure there, and it already warned me that the attribute didn't exist in that structure. That's why it's important to always work with some structures. Here, events topic check P on. Okay. Now we are refactoring gradually to avoid errors. All of this is gone. Here we have the event. Okay, what's wrong here? There's this one. Here, I can already copy this part of the code. Let's go. Here we fix this too. Dealing with this. What's wrong? Not formatted document, spin result. Okay, current pet. Oh, this is interesting, just the current... bet amount. Wait, let me think. Result not. Okay, but what do we need here? So, we create this. It wasn't something I changed, right? Adding jackpot. Something strange. Jackpot, okay. Now there are errors. All right. Here it's fine. I need to fix this again. Up to here. I do this. I run format document. Okay. Everything is fine. This no longer exists in the code because I fixed everything. If we take a closer look at this code, info, I need more time to analyze this code, but for now, this is enough for me. Okay, there are some parts missing here. These private functions here will be removed from here. This will be a module just for the Tiger game. Here, let's already move this. So, Tiger Game components. And here, this will be moved there soon. Yes. This is here. Let's think about this. Remove the class and just add it. We can remove it here. Here's what I needed, right? Now this goes to the Tiger Game. This comes to the components area here. Okay, another thing we have are these check win calculator, amount tigers, update credit, and event mounts. This one disappears because it's no longer needed. We'll adjust this part now. But for now, we have these functions that are game-related functions. The problem is that this still has to do with socket logic, right? Socket grid. This still has to do with the game. It's a socket logic. This one won't go to that module. It will remain here as an auxiliary function of this module. Now these, here the rules will be business logic. Let's remove these repeated things. Here there's also socket logic. This won't stay here either. I called this business logic, but it's not quite that. Let's think about what this can be. This looks like generating a grid, calculating winning lines. Yes, percentage. This one will fix this. Let me think for a moment here. This refactor is complicated. It's not that simple because what I wanted to structure this for another module, which would be a config module. Yes, it would have all these symbols. Let's adjust this. So the module is being built with defget. We'll start the credits here. This logic won't stay here, but for now, it will. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this here. Okay. All right, the video is 37 minutes long, but let's continue. I want to speed up this development a bit. Here, it will have the generate grid. So this one went to business rules. This is gone. The initial rules went to the config. Done. Get initial credits. Make it work. Okay, here in problems, I want to adjust this again, but there's no issue. It's all good. Grid comes here, right? Business has to be corrected as errors come up. I'm betting here. I'm making corrections too quickly, which prevents me from thinking better about what I'm doing. That's the problem when doing things in a rush, because, this would be much faster if I had time to think. It would be much better. Let's bring this here. Right, I'm wrong. But this could be inside the socket, right? Right? Because, well, let's continue. Okay, here it's game rules. It's business rules. Let's move this down. Right? Let's move this down. Oops. I made a mistake here. Here, this is important. No, I need to add some random info here. This guy here, update credits before we proceed with this. This will stay here for now. It uses the socket here. Another one. Code update fixed in short. Most of it. Let me check for errors. What's the problem here? I see the problem. So this goes up here, right? To down here. Okay. Everything looks fine. Let's see. Control T. No, not control. Let's check if there are any compilation errors. Let's see which one I'll handle here if... Oh, this is wrong. config. Get. We have a big problem here, but let's continue. This is a big program. You'll notice that everything I change in this config module will affect the business rules and another module. For me, this isn't ideal. We need to improve this. Recompiling. I need to improve this too. This, recompiled without errors apparently. Let's open the browser. Tiger game. Good, the game is working here. We can. Tiger, game's here. What do I need to test? Okay, this is working. I've moved this over. This is already working. It's working normally now. Refactored code. The issue here is testing it. The next video I can make is about creating tests. I haven't created any tests. This wasn't developed with TDD, but it will be interesting to create tests. I want to create documentation for the entire code base. This will help us in the future because we built this with AI assistance. We need to evolve this code and continue using AI to improve our code. But for now, this is it. Thanks to everyone watching who stayed until the end. 50 minutes of code refactoring. If anyone has better ideas on how to improve the structure here, I'm open to suggestions. I made several corrections. I think a lot of things here I still need to analyze. I'll document it, and once I document it, it'll be easier to document the code itself. I've already started some documentation, but everything here needs to be documented. Some things should be in the module. There's the main module, which needs to be moved there. But for now, it's within the live view internal logic. That's it, folks. Recapping what we did. We created this game event handler that abstracts our event sending. Let's say one day we change this module. It'll be simpler to modify it here than to modify the game logic. We'll still change a lot, but for now, it won't be necessary. I think that's it. I'll keep testing here. Now I'm testing the game. That's it. Thanks. Bye, folks. Let me know if you need